Hey, how you doing? This is Byron CPA. Just wanted to come talk to you real quick about a common mistake I see small business owners make. And I see small business owners of all types, all sizes make this mistake. Whether they're Schedule C, S Corp, or partnership, they all make this mistake. And the mistake is this: not reconciling on a consistent basis. In today's environment, with technology, everything's moving fast-paced. You should be reconciling your checking accounts, merchant accounts, and credit card accounts on a consistent basis, preferably on a month-to-month. And with technology today, especially with applications like Xero, you can review those accounts on a day-to-day basis. It's just a matter of putting the right system in place. Along with the technology, it will allow you better to do that. But there's a few things as to why you should reconcile, a few quick points as to why you should reconcile on a consistent basis. The first one is this here. The first mistake that happens, sometimes there is an error between the merchant account and your account. I have seen it happen to where deposits or expenses are not being transferred over or recognized in your account, but they're also being received on the merchant account. So you can have a client who will make deposits on your merchant account, and those deposits will not transfer into your account. Another thing I've seen happen before, you have people who will deposit checks via their phone. And so if you're not reconciling, how do you prevent that check from coming back through the second time? The first time they deposit their phone, check is laying around at the office or at home, and they forget they deposit that check, and they take that check and deposit it for the second time. It is not the bank's responsibility to catch that. It is your responsibility as a business owner to catch that. And so therefore, you must have a procedure in place to catch that. A second thing, when you reconcile, if there's a clerk error in your office, in your business, or the merchant account of banks, and they transpose the numbers, you can catch that. So let's say if it's a deposit for $950 and they put it in for $905. How do you catch that? One way you catch that is doing a timely reconciliation. Another area, what happens when people do not reconcile, you don't have an internal control in place to catch theft, particularly internal theft. Employee theft is one of the highest thefts, and people who do not reconcile and do not have procedures in place to reconcile on a consistent basis are oftentimes subject to internal theft from employees. Not just the person who's reconciling, but from employees who have access to the credit account. They might have access to checks. They might have access to sign on other accounts where you have credit. And so therefore it's important to catch those activities that are not authorized, in some cases illegal. So if you're reconciling on a consistent basis, you can catch that. And then thirdly, another impact is it impacts your financial statements. If you're not reconciling, which means that you miss transactions that are not coded correctly, and those transactions could have impacts on other financial statements. You could have your liabilities not stated correctly, assets, equity. So depending on how those accounts are coded, if they're coded incorrectly, you also run the risk of having your financial statements issued incorrectly. And so these are just a few tips as to why you want to reconcile on a consistent basis. If you need help with that, there's some great solutions. I'm a huge fan of Xero. That is one of the great features they have, their reconciliation process. And we're Xero certified, and we can help you with that and help you put procedures in place. I'm Byron Riley. I'm the CPA, small business expert. Give us a call, 832-303-3995. Reach out to us at byronrileycpa.com. If you'd like to see Xero in action, hey, go to our website. We have a free trial for Xero where we can teach you Xero in 7 days. A series of emails we shoot to you showing your product, as well as we can sign you up for a free demo. Don't hesitate. Reach out to us at byronrileycpa.com. Once again, give me a call, 832-303-3995. Have a great day.